Hello and welcome. I am Elon Musk. I'm here to introduce my friend Time Traveler. Anyway, he just turned affiliate today, so this is his Sunday morning coming down affiliate celebration. And without any further ado, here is my very best friend, Time Traveler. Yay! Oh my, we got some silly little mistakes to fix right here. Still, I thought I got all my mistakes fixed already. Here we go. Look at that Dogecoin. Can you believe what that's doing today? Oh, come on. Refresh Dogecoin. Come on, Dogecoin. We can't start without you, can we? Did you see that? Dogecoin hit 10.5 cents today. Man. Oh man, that's still the wrong one. I know how to fix this. Yeah. Go into properties. And check that out, just like that. There we go. Now we're watching the Dogecoin. Hello, Dogecoin. Nice to see you over there. Let me tell you. Okay. Uh-huh. Need a capo on the first fret here. Yeah. Tramp Tavla, vote for him to be your favorite president. Well, second favorite anyway. Time Traveler. Alright, howdy folks, and welcome to Sunday morning coming down. This is a very, very special Time Traveler edition for you guys. I just turned Twitch affiliate today. What this means is that if you're watching and it's your first time watching and you see that little button down at the bottom that says subscription, you can now subscribe to my channel. Yeah. And that money goes to help me. It doesn't go towards my campaign or anything like that. That means if I want to buy a weed with it, I can buy some weed. Alright. So please do contribute to my weed campaign by subscribing using your Amazon account. Every Amazon member is allowed to subscribe to one Twitch channel every month at no extra charge. So you'd basically be giving me $5 a month for free just for subscribing and not paying a dime to me. So here we go. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in my closet, through my clothes, I found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my mind the night before, with cigarettes and songs that I've been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid playing with a can that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street and caught the Sunday smell of someone's frying chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow, along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes the body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound, as the sleeping city sidewalks and Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. And I sat beside a Sunday school and listened to the songs that they were singing. Then I headed down the street, and somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing, and it echoed through the canyons like our disappearing dreams of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes the body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks and Sunday morning coming down. Trump Traveler, vote for him to be your president. Trump Traveler. All right, howdy, folks. I give you a little double intro there today. It's Sunday morning coming down, and I have got some wonderful news for everybody. I have made Twitch affiliates. That means now whenever I go live, I'm working. I'm doing my job. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can love me or you can hate me, and you can love or hate my job, but I got a job now. I am no longer a homeless person without a job. I am now a homeless person that lives in an abandoned house that I found all by myself, and I have a job. So, that's a lot better than I was a few months ago. I have been currently at this house I'm staying at for over 10 months. I'm going to give you guys a little clue. All right, all of you that have been paying rent all this time, you're never going to keep that house. You're just throwing your money away. Might as well be sleeping in a tent. At least you own the tent, right? Well, let me tell you something. Little celebratory. Anyway, let me tell you something. If you go to your county records department and ask for a list of houses that have defaulted on their property taxes, and you go buy all these houses and you find one that's abandoned, you can move into it. You move into that house, you can pay the property taxes, and if you live there for 7 years, guess whose house it becomes? Now, if there's someone living in their house and they haven't paid their property taxes and they're having troubles and stuff like that, that might be a good roommate opportunity. You know, that might be a place where you could live and help them, and much different type of a situation than I am currently in, and that I am encouraging. I do understand that people need help, but getting into situations with people that need help, you sometimes get into some people that have put themselves into those situations, and they'll give you all the stories that they need just to get you far enough along to be paying all their bills and buying all their food. So always be careful about what you're moving into. Now, I was supposed to go online last night. I kind of have the same problem as Elon Musk. I make all these promises and then I don't end up, I'm either late or I oversleep or I forget completely about it. It's like that whenever you got several different businesses like he and I, besides doing my streaming business, I also sell hemp bracelets downtown and play guitar for money. And I also have another business where I'm running for president. So, if I become president, then that'll be another job on top of running for president 4 years later. So every 4 years, every 4 years I start running again, but I start running 2 years before, 2 to 3 years before. My good friend and mentor, Vermin Love Supreme, is the person who the universe first gravitated me towards, trying to have the same type of job that he has. Now, the more you learn about running for president, the more you realize it's actually a pretty good deal, and it doesn't matter at all what party you're running for. In fact, I would say you'll have a much better time and possibly even make more money running for a smaller third party than you will one of the big, two parties. So my suggestion would be that you do register with the Federal Elections Committee. It's a taxpayer-funded committee that gives money to candidates that are running for president. You have to meet their requirements and make a certain amount of money, but then after that, they match you dollar for dollar. So to qualify with the Federal Elections Committee, what you need to do is get $250 worth of donations, at least up to is what is qualified, and they have to be natural-born citizens of the United States and or citizens of the United States, and then you have to raise $5,000 in 20 different states of qualified donations, which are the up to $250 donations from person to person, state to state. So you also have to keep track of the names of all the people, and you have to reach this $100,000 goal. After you reach that $100,000 goal, every dollar that you make gets matched from that point on. So I would definitely suggest it's not a bad gig. You're trying to get people you're begging for money. And then once you've made $100,000 begging for money, you've got $100,000 that you can, it's like all the money that you beg for pays for itself twice. So that's exactly how that stuff goes. Oh man, we lost our Dogecoin, didn't we? There we go. Back to Dogecoin. All right, let's go say hi to Elon Musk again. Hey, Time Traveler, thanks for fixing up the Dogecoin for me. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys today about fusion-powered plasma thrusters. Now, a lot of people think that plasma power is unstable and it's still theoretical. Was theoretical, and about sometime next year, the very first fusion-powered power plant should be fully operational, and so we will see how that turns out. If that turns out, that could change power as we know it. It could change travel as we know it. It could change space travel. The plasma thrusters are something that would be able to bring us much closer to being able to speed through the universe at a rate of the speed of light. Now we would also have to figure out ways of moving debris at moving that fast of a speed, so that becomes even more of a more and less. You have to create a bit of a tunnel in front of you that's gonna, create a buffer that's would use your guiding system to get around the debris. The first person to travel at the speed of light will, of course, probably be Tom Cruise, because we've all seen Top Gun, and it made us all want to join the Air Force. And I'm currently thinking about joining myself. Nah, actually, no, I changed my mind. I'll just have Tom Cruise fly my light speed rockets. Oh yeah. Anyway, was there anything else, Time Traveler, that you wanted to ask? Oh! I forgot. One of my so I guess you call him a friend, co-worker, kind of. I don't know, fellow libertarian. He's a senator or something like that, and he's, I guess, the only libertarian one. But he wasn't always libertarian. He was Republican, and then now he's libertarian. You know how that works, right? Yeah. Anyway, Justin Amish. He's I guess he was born Amish, and whenever he became of age, he left the farm, and now he's a senator. So, the Amish people, you can grow up to be anything that you want to be, and Justin the Amish is definitely proof of that. And I know he wanted to ask you, Elon Musk, why don't you post? It was a whole bunch of arbitrary stuff that was, basically, why don't you post every single thing ever from Twitter history? And it was all the times that candidates wanted a thing removed. So anytime that a candidate wanted to, and was trying to pressure Twitter to remove any sort of an article, that he would like to see, evidence of that. Well, Time Traveler, that's a silly question. That would take days just to figure out who. I mean, oh man, and then posting it would probably block up our servers. Anyway, but I do have some news that you can tell him, and this is coming directly from me. I am Elon Musk, not a parody or a fake or anything like that. You can tell by my voice, it's definitely me, and because I am your best friend, and I come to your house often, and I don't even knock, I just walk on in, don't I? Anyway, yeah, you can tell them that the reason I don't do that is because then the world would find out to what extent Twitter and Facebook and all of social media and all of the Republicans and the Democrats, and what links they have gone through to suppress the voices of people like you and Vermin Supreme and any libertarians, any third party. The big two do not want them, not only taking votes from either side, but encouraging non-voters to vote. That is actually what this comes down to. They are afraid that non-voters are going to gather together and vote for a third-party candidate, and then both of the two parties are going to lose half of their voters to that candidate. Can you believe that? A unity candidate that's dumb enough to bring together all those non-voters and Republicans and Democrats that are sick of their parties and wanted to do something completely different because they're annoyed and terribly offended and embarrassed to live in the same country as what's going on, and right now they're all like, why don't you move to another country? And they're like, why don't you? And then they're like, well, I guess we should actually. And they're like, yeah, you're right, man. But this isn't Canada. At least we're paying our NATO membership. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, the Canadians and how they have not paid their NATO yeah. So as a lot of you know, the United States and Canada are in a conflict right now over Canada's NATO membership. they let it run out. They first they were paying annually, and then we switched them to a monthly thing, and then they let it run out, and then we found out that now they have a Netflix subscription in place of their NATO subscription, which a Netflix subscription comes with the NATO subscription to begin with. So why don't you just do the one and get anyway? America is threatening them with nuclear war, and Russia and China are both backing the United States, saying, yeah, that's a really good idea. And Alaska is scared because they know that the United States doesn't really want them. Sarah Palin is there, and they're like, Canada, you can have it. And then Russia's kind of like, well, we want it. And you know how, man. Yeah, so if you guys are ever worried about like what my national policy as president would be like, remember this and all the words that I'm saying right now. Yeah, this is definitely foreign policy stuff, and B, don't even worry, because there's no way I'm accidentally going to win. Okay, so. I really feel like that's kind of like, just the ultimate answer to that question. If I ever get asked it in a debate or something like that, and it's like me and Justin Amash, like, so what's your foreign policy, huh? I'll be like, probably his. If I accidentally win and something comes up, I'll call Justin and be like, Justin, what would the Amish do? Because they've got it all figured out. Like, this mustache should go. Think of how much better this beard, how much more majestic I would look without that mustache. I would be almost Abraham Lincoln type, and he wasn't the last president with a beard, but he is one of the most well-known bearded presidents. Name 7 more presidents that had beards right now. Any of you, whoever's watching. And I tell you what, if you guess them, I'll sing another song. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I always mess it up. Oh, wait. I didn't. I fixed it. All right, here it is, Sunday morning live. I do take requests. I can play any song. If you name a song, I will play a song named that song. Okay. Oh, can I do this one? No capo, right? Of course not. You ever know Jared use a capo? had a hard run, running from your window. I was all night running, running. Lord, I wonder if you care. I had a running, run around and run down, run around the corner. I run smack into a tree. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I'm on my bended knee. But don't you come around here anymore. Dressed myself in green, went down into the sea. Yeah, 'cause I'm Clover from the sea. Try to see what's going down. Try to read between the lines. Try to pay attention. I'm your second favorite president, you know. I had a feeling I was falling. I turned around to see. What did I see? Heard a voice calling. You were coming after me. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I'm on my bended knee. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. Ran into a rainstorm, dug back into a bar door. It's all night pouring. Lord, not a drop on me. Test me. Why don't you arrest me? Throw me into the jailhouse, Lord, until the sun comes down. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I'm on my bended knees. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I'm on my bended knees. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh man, I can hear you all clapping and cheering and everything. That's great. Love it. Thank you. Don't ever stop. Just keep going and going while I find another song. Let's see. Let's go to page 7. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Jesus don't want me for a sunbeam. Sunbeams are never made like me. Don't expect me to cry for all the reasons you had to die. Don't ever ask your love of me. Don't expect me to cry Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. Jesus don't want me for a sunbeam. Sunbeams are never made like me. Don't expect me to cry for all the reasons you had to die. Don't ever ask your love of me. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. And there's like a little guitar solo that goes right there that some people do, but you know, I'm not some people. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. Jesus don't want me for a sunbeam. Sunbeams are never made like me. Don't expect me to cry for all the reasons you had to die. Don't ever ask your love of me. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. Fuck you, Miles. I say a bad word. I did not mean to say a bad word. Ooh, the rocky road to Dublin. Irish ballad. How's that one go? I forget. Can I do it? Okay. About the maid I'll sing a song, rickety-tickety-tin. About the maid I'll sing a song, who didn't have her family long. Not only did she do them wrong, she did every one of them in. She did every one of them in. One morning in a fit of pike, rickety-tickety-tin. One morning in a fit of pike, she drowned her father in the crike. The water tasted bad for a week, so we had to make do with gin. With gin, we had to make do with gin. Her mother could never stand sing rickety-tickety-tin. Her mother she could never stand, and so a cyanide soup she had planned. Her mother died with a spoon in her hand, and her face with a hideous grin. A grin, her face with a hideous grin. She weighed her brother down with stones, sing rickety-tickety-tin. She weighed her brother down with stones, and sent him off to Davy Jones. And all they ever found were some bones and occasional pieces of skin. Occasional pieces of skin. She set her sister's hair on fire, sing rickety-tickety-tin. She set her sister's hair on fire, as the smoke and flames they rose higher. Danced around the funeral pyre, playing the violin. The violin, they were playing the violin. One day when she had nothing to do, sing rickety-tickety-tin. One day when she had nothing to do, she cut her baby brother in two and served him up as some Irish stew. And the neighbors, they joined in. They joined in. The neighbors, they joined in. And when the last police came by, sing rickety-tickety-tin. And when the last police came by, her foolish strength she did not deny. For to do so would have been to lie, and lying she knew was a sin, a sin. Lying she knew was a sin. My tragic tale it won't prolong, sing rickety-tickety-tin. My tragic tale it won't prolong, and if you did not enjoy my song, you should have blamed you've yourselves to blame. If it was too long, you should have never let me begin. You should have never let me begin. Oh yes, Irish Ballad by Tom Lehrer. Oh, what a dark and scary, terrible, horrible, awful song. Let's go to the next song. I feel like this would be one that might be a good alternative. We won't have to listen to anything so scary like that again. Yeah. But I don't think I like that version. I got two versions, so I'm gonna see what this here other version looks like. Cable DA. Of course, that can't be too hard, right? Woke up in the morning, put on my new plastic glove, served some reheated Salisbury steak with a little slice of love. Got no clue what the chicken pot pie is made of, just know everything doing just fine down here in Lunch Ladyland. Well, I wear this net on my head 'cause my red hair is falling out. I wear these brown orthopedic shoes 'cause I got a bad case of the gout. I know you want seconds on the corn dogs, but there's no reason to shout. Everybody gets enough food down here in Lunch Ladyland. Well, yesterday's meatloaf is today's Sloppy Joe's. In my breath it reeks of tuna, and there's lots of black hairs coming out of my nose. Hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders, navy beans, navy beans, navy beans, hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders, navy beans, navy beans, navy beans. Meatloaf sandwich, Sloppy Joe, 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 slap. Well, I dreamt in the morning and I woke up to see all the pepperoni pizza wasn't looking at me and screamed, "Why do you burn me and turn me up cold?" I said, "I got the spatula, just do what you're told." And then the chocolate pudding pushed me with the "all that's mine," and the chop suey slapped me, and the chocolate pudding pushed me with the "all that's mine," and the chop suey slapped and it kicked me in the head. It's called revenge. Lunch Lady said the garlic bread. I said, "What did I do to make you all so mad?" They said, "You got flabby arms and your breath is bad." Then the green bean said, "You better run and hide." But then my friend Sloppy Joe came into my side and said, "If it wasn't for the Lunch Lady, the kids wouldn't eat you. You should be shaking her hand and saying, 'Pleased to meet you.' She gives you a purpose and she gives you a soul. She should be kissing her feet and kissing her moan. Now all the angry fool, just leave me alone, and we all live together in my happy home." Thanks to Slappy Joe, slap, slappy Joe. Slappy Joe, slap, slappy Joe. Slappy Joe, slap, slappy Joe. Slap, slappy. Ah, well, man, Slappy Joe got married with guy. 6 kids and we're doing just fine down here in Lunch Lady. Thank you. And as president of the Libertarian Party, I promise to mop up the competition. That's right. All Republicans and Democrats will be, fearful of me. Like once I find my VP. Now, something that a lot of people don't realize. Being POTUS is a lot of work and it puts a lot of stress on people. It can make them go crazy. And you don't want that with like a rock star candidate, someone that you love, like for example, poor Kanye West. Oh my God, do you want that to happen to another rock star candidate or rap star, whatever kind of music it is that he does? It's a lot of stress, and I would suggest going further from now on. The rest of the world probably take this advice also. Your POTUS should not be a rock star. No, it should be someone that's already crazy and insane and silly and a terrible fit for the position. What you want is a VP that outshines them. Okay? Now hear me out. The Libertarian Party got Jo Jorgensen. God bless her heart. I love her to death. She was 5th place in the first round of ranked voting and sailed her way up as the most unlikely and won after however many rounds. What was it? 5 rounds of 5. So that's 25 rounds of ranked voting to get her there. Oh my goodness. Where Vermin Supreme and Joseph Bornherger totally switched back and forth. Oh man, everyone thought one or the other was going to win, and then everybody was so stubborn that they did not want to vote for either one of those two because they were told not to by the Mises Caucus in their own little we won't go through that. It's maybe even giving out insider information. I probably shouldn't be talking about some of this stuff because that would be like me violating non-disclosure agreements and stuff like that I never signed. And not with any other caucus or PAC than the Mises Caucus. I promise to abide by all those other NDAs and apologize for any times that I did not in the past. And we will promise not to do it ever again. Okay, let's find another song for you guys. Let's go on to page 6. Oh, we got some Simon and Garfunkel on here. We got some Queen. Oh. I know I can't do this one, so it's fun to it's fun just to hear me try it. Okay. me. All right. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe, Rosenberg's H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Pejunum, Brandon, King and I, and a Catcher in the Rye, Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen, Marciani, Liberace, Santiana, goodbye. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world was been turning. We didn't start the fire, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph Stalin, Melenkov, Jasser and Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Blog, Roy Cohn, Jared Perron, Toasty on a day, crying penny and his future falls. Rock around the Diddy and a poof falls. Rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a new team. Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, Crucifix, Grace, Peyton plays Trouble in the Swears. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. We didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Scroll down a little bit for you guys. Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Sputnik, Checker, Bridge on a River Choir, Lebanon, Charles de Gaulle, California baseball, Starkweather, Homicide, Children of Thalamai, Buddy Holly, Ben-Hur, Space Monkey Mafia, Hula Hoops, Castro, Edsel, as a no-go, U2, Sing Marie, Payola and Kennedy, Chubby Checker, Psycho, Belgians in the Congo. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. No, we didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. And it's still not over either. I'm just scrolling down some more. Hemingway, Eichmann, Stranger in a Strange Land, Dylan, Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion, Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, Ole Miss, John Glenn, Lisp, Peace Patterson, Pope Paul, Malcolm X, British politician sex, JFK blown away. What else do I have to say? We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start that fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Birth control, Ho Chi Minh, Richard Nixon back again. Moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, punk rock, Beijing, Reagan, Palestine, terror on the airline, Amatelios in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal, suicide, foreign deaths, homeless vets, AIDS, crack, burning gas. Where was that? Yeah, Bernie Getz. Hypermedics on the shores, China's got under martial law, rock and roller, cola wars, I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, but when are we gone? But when we are gone, will it still be burning on and on and on and on? Yeah, so that song there is actually just a song about history repeating itself, and people don't realize like history has already repeated itself over and over a few times since this song was written. I mean, so Billy Joel is a genius, a lyrical and musical genius. And geniuses have access to extraordinary parts of their mind that access information that is just there for the taking, that people just need to like wake up, open their eyes, and learn how to adjust their thinking outside of the box that they were trained to think in. Unlearning every single thing that you know and knowing nothing and relearning something else altogether is really tough and treacherous thing to try to do to oneself, but it's actually inevitable. Sometime in your life you either change or die, you either adapt or die, you either get strong or die, and that's pretty much what we're dealing with today, and we're trying that adaptation. The strong people are trying the strength, and no one knows what's actually going to work. No one knows if all the people that are being vaccinated are going to be, dying off 20 years in the future, from all kinds of various shit, and people that are unvaccinated, people don't know if 20 years down the future they're going to end up dying off from all kinds of various shit. The only thing that we know is that there's control groups of each. So the people of the future will learn from our, mistakes and our advances and our mistakes and advances. They'll be like, oh, no, we better just let this one, because it's not one of those ones. But if it were a one, then there would be no question. But this is just a one. So now we know. Yeah. All right, and thank you very much, MSM, for everything. You are my very first subscriber to my channel, and that is one of the most amazing things that a person could have. One of the greatest and most one of the greatest and most prestigious things that a person could do for someone is to subscribe to their channel. And so I thank you so very much, and whoever you are and wherever you are, and however you know me or however you found me, I really, really, truly appreciate your subscription, and I hope that you feel that my content is worth it. All right, and you subscribe with Prime, which is exactly what I'm encouraging people to do. I don't know if you saw on my Twitter where I was like, hey, go on to, or if it was Facebook, or if you just happen to, be, whatever it is. And if you're watching right now, thank you so very much. And watch, I can do this. Oh no, I don't have alerts up on here? Oh. That's boring. Well, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Source. Yeah. Alert box. Go. And now oh, there it is, my very first subscription. Woohoo! Time Traveler, very first subscription. Time Traveler. Yeah. All right, thank you so very much. And just like MSM did, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can go to my Twitch channel and you can hit that subscribe button, and you can say subscribe with Amazon Prime and not pay a dime and still support your second favorite president and not even have to support his campaign if you don't care about that at all, because this money goes straight to me. Every subscription, I'm not saying that I'm gonna spend it on frivolous things or be just smirking it all away, but I tell you what though, there's nothing like smoking a blunt in outer space. Here, let me hand it to Elon. There you go. Yeah. Pass it over to Elon. Oh, he's passing it back to me. Yeah. Thanks, Elon. No problem, Time Traveler. Oh, man, let me tell you. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, MSM. I would subscribe to Time Traveler, but I already, so I have an Amazon subscription and everything because, of course, Bezos and I are really good friends. You know, we both build rockets and stuff. Similar interests. Anyway, I already subscribe to another Twitch subscriber, and I can't afford to, to subscribe to too many. Because if I subscribe to Time Traveler, I have to subscribe to everyone. So instead, I'm a long-time subscriber of Goat versus Fish. So I wish him luck in the upcoming campaign and stuff like that. I believe Goat versus Fish is running against you, isn't he, Time Traveler? Well, he has definitely announced he was running for president, which I guess meant the present. But he was definitely there and announcing something. He did not mention a party right away. And, honestly, like, if he runs as a libertarian and if he even asked me to drop out, I'd be like, you know what, dude, I was thinking about going to the Green Party anyway. The Libertarian Party is just kind of like... I'm not saying that it's been taken over by trash, because that I don't want to offend people, and I don't want to say bad words, and I don't want to use just one word to all those trashest views, and there's a lot of trashest people out there these days that are into trashism, and I'm just like, I don't want to be anti-trashist either. I feel almost like, the people that are calling people trashist are just as bad as the people that are, calling people anti-trashist. So, or the people that are calling themselves trashist. Like in the case of candidates like, Dave Smith is a really popular trashist candidate. Donald Trump's a trashist. He's probably the, richest, most powerful trashist of them all. He's the boot that they all want to be licking. Lucky for me, I got Elon Musk on my side, a real billionaire, and a good friend who comes into my show and talks to me nearly every day. So you can come in and check us out anytime, and I'm not asking anybody for a dime. I really would prefer if only Amazon subscribers subscribe to me and no one spend any real money. I know there's people out there that have a lot of money that they want to spend on something, but I'm trying to tell you what and when and where to spend it. Look at this. Look at this. See this right here? That was when to sell this morning. If you're surfing, and I've been trying to teach people how to surf, yesterday this was below. It was below 10 cents. So if you would have bought it there and then bought it 10.5 cents, that is how much? 5%. 10.5 cents is 5% higher than 10 cents. So if you had, let's say, $10,000 invested and you made 5% off of $10,000, how much did you make in just a day? Now, I understand that to some people, $10,000 is more like $100. So let's make the math really simple for you. If you put your $100 in yesterday and you made 5% today and you took it out and you sold it, how much do you have to spend on it whenever it goes down below 10 cents again? Say it again? That's right, $105. So every time that you're adding that extra $5, you're gonna go up a little bit in increments, and you're not trying to get rich overnight. Like if like the person that's playing with $10,000 and making that $500, are they taking that money out and spending it on weed? I doubt it. The real question is this even real weed? Because you all might be very surprised to the answer of that question. Yeah. I would be surprised to the answer to that question. Oh. So, ever since the 90s, I've been telling people that, um, like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to sell weed. I used to drive it, I used to transport it. I was a soldier in what some people call the drug war. So like whenever you see other veterans of other wars, I'm a veteran of a very specific war that caused PTSD and anxiety and caused me to live a life of shame and paranoia and which stemmed to all kinds of other mental illnesses in my life, which made my family push me away and made me be live homeless and afraid to get regular jobs and stuff like that. And I was always afraid of someone coming after me. And then, finally, eventually, I stopped doing everything, and I had kids and was trying to do everything right, and then along comes a divorce, and man, that family court system, the lawyers and stuff involved, and the judges, and so here's the thing. My lawyer and my ex's lawyer and the judge are best friends. They have lunch together every day, the three of them. I never had a chance. The three women had lunch together. One of them ripped me off a whole bunch of money. The other one ripped off my ex-wife a whole bunch of money. And the judge helped both of them rip us off by making our case extend 2.5 years. That is what is wrong with our family court system. One of the many things. Lawyers should not get paid for their job. Lawyers should work voluntarily. Lawyers should be they're the scum of the earth. So like, let them live in public housing and be volunteers to society. Let the people who get out of jail and stuff like that become lawyers. Make that the path to reintegrating back into society, or something like that. Anything different from what we have now is better than what we have now. Am I saying that what they have in China is better than what we have now? Yeah, you know what they have in China? They have something so crooked and so backwards that the people are revolting finally against it and doing something. That is what we're not doing, because they're keeping us thinking that that it's us fighting against each other, but it's them keeping us fighting it against each other. Once half of Team A and half of Team B realize what most of the non-voters realize, then and then someone actually comes out that the non-voters are like, I would vote for that guy. That is whenever Team A and Team B are going to come together, which is why I really need a VP that is going to outshine me. And that's why right now I'm testing the waters with Elon Musk, but some people are telling me that he technically can't run. But I think with 2/3 majority, we could still somehow pull it off. It is, after all, just a vice president. It's kind of a joke position anyway. Vice president used to be whoever got second place. A lot of people don't realize that, and that's why my campaign is for your second favorite president. Well, your second favorite in a ranked choice voting would possibly have a really good chance at winning. Second favorite, becoming vice president. That gives them like, what if we had like ranked 5-star ranked voting. Wow, 5-star ranked. That'd be a lot of stars. Some people give five 5-star votes to a candidate. Yeah. That would cancel out anybody's like, it wouldn't cancel, but somebody showed up with a busload of 200 delegates, they could definitely alter some choices. Oh my. Alright, another song. Let's see. What are we going to do next? Okay, we did some Billy Joel, the History Repeats Itself song. Oh. This one is what they call a golden oldie. No, come back. All right. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I'm doing it wrong already. Is it 4? And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. You know, sometimes I think I need a guitar player. like a really good guitar player. Like, I don't sing. Did I just describe Slash? Someone please tell me I just described Slash. Okay. Sancho brought a message from the fat man. Sorry boy to leave you high and dry, but I went to see my mama in Ensenada, and I left a little something to help the time go by. Just a little something to help keep you high. Bananas and blow, oh, bananas and blow. Stuck in my cabana, living on bananas and blow. Now the rainy season reminds me of Maria, the way she danced, the color of her hair. Now I'm locked inside a small stall in the cantina, eating the bananas and coking out the mirror, looking for a ticket to take me away from here. Bananas and blow, oh, bananas and blow, bananas and blow. Stuck in my cabana, living on bananas and blow. That's all you guys get of that one. I said that I quit, and if you ask me again, I'll do it. Oh, here's one for my mama. Oh, no, never mind. You know, I gotta get better at We passed upon the stair. We spoke of was and when. Although I wasn't there, he said I was his friend, which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for foreign land. For years and years I roamed. I gazed a gazely stare at all the millions there. We must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Oh, it does that again. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Something like that. Something very, very similar to that. That's not that. Let's do page number 4. 4-leaf clover. That's some people call me Clover, and how I got that name is kind of an interesting story. I will tell it if someone reminds me after I do this next song. Oh, this next song about my home. Oh, home sweet home. Here we go. All right. Take me back to the place where I first saw the light, to the sweet sunny clouds. Take me home, where the mockingbirds sing me to rest every night. Oh, why was I tempted to roam? I think with regret of the dear home I left, and of the heart home that sheltered me there, of wife and dear ones that where did I go? Of wife and dear ones of whom I prefer, for the place again do I sigh. Take me back to a place where the orange trees grow, to my plow and the sunny and the green never shade. where the flowers from the river's green margins that grow and spread their sweet through the glade. All the path on the toward the cottage, they say, has a great oh, the path to her cottage, they say, has grown green, and the place is quiet, lonely around. Oh, I know that the smiles and the forms I've seen now lie in the dark, mossy ground. Take me back, let me see what is left that I knew. Can it be that old house is gone? Dear friends of my childhood indeed must be few, and I must face the death all alone. But I'll return to the place of my birth, where the children have played round the door, where they gather wild blossoms that grow round the path, though they'll echo our footsteps no more. Take me back to a place where my little ones sleep. Poor Martha lives buried close by the graves of my loved ones I love for to weep, and among them rest when I die. Take me back to a place where I first saw the light, to the sweet sunny south. Take me home, where the mockingbirds sing me to rest every night. Oh, why was I tempted to roam? Oh, why was I tempted to roam? Oh man, almost brings a tear to my eye. Oh. Sweet and Sunny South, chords by Jerry Garcia and David Richmond. I don't believe that they wrote that. But it is a very beautiful song, and I love it. Let's do another one by David and Jerry. What page was that? Page 3? What were we looking at? No, we were on page 4. Oh, there we go. What else have we got? Whiskey in the Jar. I like to do the Pogues version of that one, though. Jerry forgets a couple lines. Imagine that. Jerry Garcia forgetting a couple lines. He's a walking encyclopedia of music. He has, like, thousands of songs in his head that he can play on the spot. Like, and he forgets lines. Okay, I might not be able to play this one. This is a tough one. Of course there's no capo. No, I just can't even play that one. Let's go to page 5. Wow. Vote for Time Traveler if you dare. Vote for him when you go. He will make your life complete, and He'll love you so. That's all you get of that one. Okay. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you should say you belong to me and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it has to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. Ba 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 ba. Based on a true story. Oh man, can I do this one? I want to do this one, but I am not the person who sings it. I can do all the chords. Kind of. What's it? A winter's day in a deep and dark December, I am alone, gazing from my window to the streets below, on a freshly fallen silent shroud of snow. I am a rock, I am an island. I can no. If you ever want to laugh at me, just tell me to sing Simon and Garfunkel again. Let's see. Let's say I love you in this song. Alright, since it is Sunday morning coming down, I can do a couple. Oh man, it's too hard for me. Jim Croce, you have gotten the best of me. Can I do it? It would be funny if I could. when the truth is found to be lies, and all the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. When the garden flowers, baby, are dead, you sound your mind so full of dread. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Your eyes, I say your eyes may look like his, but in your head, baby, I'm afraid you don't know where it is. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Tears are running down and down and down your breath, and your friends, baby, they treat you like a guest. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. I don't know if it's supposed to drop key and do that whole thing again, but I'm not going to drop key. That's all you guys get. And there's supposed to be a capo in the second fret. I knew that. I did do it right. I knew I was doing that right, is what I meant to say. Yes. I knew I was doing that one right. Let's go by artist. Wow. I met him in a swamp in Dagobah, where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. S-O-D-A soda. I saw the little runt sitting there on a log. I asked him for his name in a raspy voice. He said Yoda, Y-O-D-A Yoda, Yoda. Well, I've been around, but I never seen a guy who looks like a Muppet, but is wrinkled and green. Oh, my Yoda. Yoda. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand how he can lift me up in the air just by raising his hand. Oh, Yoda. 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 Well, I left from home just a week before, and I'd never been a Jedi before, but Obi-Wan set me straight of course. He said, go to Yoda, he'll show you the Force. Well, I'm not the kind that would argue with Ben, so it looks like I'm gonna start all over again with the Yoda. 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 Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. So I used the Force. I picked up a box, I lifted some rocks while I stood on my head, but I won't forget what Yoda said. He said, Luke, stay away from the darker side, and if you start to go astray, let the Force be your guide. Oh, my Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. I know Darth Vader's really got you annoyed, but remember, if you kill him, then you'll be unemployed. Oh, my Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Well, I heard my friends got in a mess, so I'm gonna have to leave Yoda, I guess. But I know I'll be coming back someday. I'll be playing this part till I'm old and gray. The long-term contract I signed says I'll be making these movies till the end of time. Oh, with Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yoda. Yodeling, Yoda. Yodeling, yodeling, Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Oh, Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. That's me. Wow, if that didn't get a new subscription, I don't know what will. The American Patriot has followed. Woohoo! Yes, thank you so very much. That was a great performance of the history of mankind. A lot of people don't realize that the first humans actually were from Star Wars. Yeah, Yoda actually is a human. The humans used to live for 900 years, which a lot of people don't realize. But if you read the Bible, there's a lot of humans that live for hundreds of years, and Yoda is one of those types of humans. And I mean, it's this is all set in a land and galaxy in a time long, long ago, before the 7 days that God created Earth. And our sun and all the stars and stuff like that. Like, this galaxy is so far away, it's outside of our omniverse, which is like the known everything. Beyond that, there's a whole nother omniverse that the galaxy far, far away is in. And that's where we live, right here in this here Doge pattern. I was telling people yesterday, I was like, look, buy this right now. You trust me. Don't listen to me if you don't want to, but I'm stupid and dumb, but listen to me anyway if you want to be stupid and dumb too. And then they listen to me, and then they don't, and some of them do, and then some of them are smiling today. They're like, wow, you were right. And I was like, well, I mean, I could have been more right. Which is really what the smart ones say. They were like, you were right-ish. Yeah. So what's your next prediction? Oh, I also said Bone was going to do really well, but I haven't even checked it today. I don't know how it's doing. It did really good yesterday, though. Man, Bone, check it out. So Shiba Inu as a token, it's like a ripoff of the Dogecoin or whatever, but it's got a really great community and a whole bunch of followers and a huge market cap, and it's even being traded on Robinhood. But the app that I use, Uphold, which is a really simple app, very beginner friendly. You don't have to use one of these fancy apps to make money, and like the ones that get ripped off are like the bigger beginner friendly ones that are hard to understand. So I feel like Uphold is pretty safe. It's got a safety rating of like 2.7 stars, I think. So anyway, yeah, Uphold is now trading the Bone token, and as soon as they get new things, I like to get a couple of dollars out of it. I think I got $17 worth of Bone, and it's over $20 last I looked. I don't know what it is today, but I made $3. I made $3, and yesterday I may or may not have spent $5 on tobacco cigars, like this small little one right here. Ugh. So that means that I'm still $2 behind, which means that I now need to stream enough for people to watch, and I'm getting paid to do this now, so no reason to stop, right? I need to get my average viewers up to 75 somehow. That's not going to happen, in small little Discord groups. Post that I'm going live now. I gotta start focusing on making real fans and doing real things. I can't just sit around and play Magic the Gathering all day like some of the. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. Man, I should play some Magic right now. See how I did that? So, one thing to remember whenever you are making investments, you're gonna see things like this right now, how it's like at the bottom of the day, but you actually want to, and I'm gonna do this for you, because otherwise I'm just gonna be wasting my breath. Sometimes you want to look at the week. Oh, and look at that, it's even changed. So, good thing I updated that. But yeah, look at the week and look at where it is, and then take a look at the month. And then the 3 months. And then the year. So, you see where this is going? You see how this works? Now look at the 5-year. This is going to be more fun. Ooh. You see that? That right there? This is not the moon. 57 cents is not the moon. That's not what we're shooting for. We're shooting for $1. Alright? $1 is not the moon. $5 is the moon. Mars is $1,000. Yeah. Only way it's going to make it to Mars would be like if it became the official currency of everything, everywhere. Dogecoin bouncing here and there and everywhere. Oh man, I got that one. Let's do it by song title. I'll go down to G's. G. I think I found it. Is there a capo on this? I could probably put one on it. Call it my own. Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, Time Traveler is friendly with stories to share. All through the time he sings out of key, marching along as his song fills the air. Time Traveler bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventures that's beyond compare. They are the Dogecoins. Dogecoins, bouncing here and there and everywhere. To the moon and it's beyond compare. Hey, it's the Dogecoin. I laugh too hard at my own jokes sometimes. That's how you know how funny they are. Like there's no one watching and just me laughing. That's how you know you need to go back and rewatch it, or at least wait for the highlights. Man, I love making highlights. I guess people can make clips too, man. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but it's a thing. People make clips of these songs, of other people's stuff. Yeah. Okay. Now let's organize them by artist again. Alright, one of these I'm doing. So this one's probably more like how he does it, which is too hard for me. And this one is more like how I'm going to do it, which is the way I do it. Yeah, that's not too hard for me. Oh. Alright, so let's try it. Coming in from London from over the pole, flying in a big airliner, chicken flying everywhere around the plane. Could we ever feel much finer? Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. And there's a guy with a ticket to Mexico. No, he couldn't look much stranger, walking in the hall with his things and all, smiling said he was a Lone Ranger, coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Hip woman walking up, moving the floor, tripping on the escalator. There's a man in line and she's blowing his mind, thinking that he's already made her. Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Coming into London from over the pole, flying in a big airliner, chicken flying everywhere around the plane. Could we ever feel much finer? Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. That one ends somewhere. You're welcome. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wait, that's not the song I thought it was. Do 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 do. I'm not even watching if anyone's like commenting. Someone say something. Who's there? Come on, congratulate me. I am now affiliate. I'm officially working. It's great. Trouble, oh, trouble set me free. I have seen your face and it's too much for me. Trouble, oh, trouble, can't you see? You're eating my heart away and there's nothing left much of me. Drunk your wine and I've made your world mine. So won't you be fair? So won't you be fair? I don't want no more of you. So won't you be kind to me? Just let me go where I have to go there. Trouble, oh, trouble, move away. I have seen your face and it's too much for me today. Uh-oh. That's not it. Okay, let's see. There we go. This will be a fun set. Don't wish it away. Don't look at it like it's forever. Between you and me, I could honestly say that things could only get better. While I'm away, bust out the demons inside, and it won't be long before you and me run to that place in our heart where we hide. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Just stare into space, picture my face in your hands, live for each second without hesitation, and never forget I'm your man. Wait on me, man, cry in the night if it helps. But more than ever, I simply love you more than life itself. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Dark in the city, night is a while. Steaming the subway, earth is a fire. Do 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 do. Woman, you want me? Give me a sign and catch my breathing even closer behind. Do 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 do. In touch with the ground, I'm in the hunt, I'm after you. I smell like I sound, I'm lost in the crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf, straddling the line and discord and rhyme. And I'm after you. Mouth is alive with justice like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf, stalked in the forest, too close to hide. I'll be upon you when the moonlight sighs. Do 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 do. High blood blood drumming on your skin, it's so tight. You feel my heat, I may just move it right. Do 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 do. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. A scent and a sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straight out of line, it's discord and rhyme. I howl and I whine, I'm after you. I gotta scroll straight on the line. Oh, your mouth is alive, I'm running inside, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Hungry like the wolf, hungry like the wolf, hungry like the wolf. Burning the ground, I break from the crowd. I'm on a hunt and I'm after you. I smell like a sound, I lost and I found, and I'm hungry like a wolf. Strut on a line, it's discord and rhyme. I'm on a hunt and I'm after you. The mouth is alive with juices like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. I'm kind of hungry. No pun intended. Like in real life, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, looks like we're not playing Just Like Heaven, are we? Oh man, we might not be playing Space Oddity either. Wow, that's a lot of... easily simplified. Kind of. Okay, gotcha. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition, may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know who shut you where. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. For here I am, sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Though I'm past 100 miles, I'm feeling very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my life I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead, there's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Here I am, floating around my tin can. Far above the moon, planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. That's not the one I thought it was. Oh man. Here we go. Here we go. This is I'm gonna do one of these two. Alright. Let's see. Oh, looks like probably not going to be able to simplify this into a simplification type of method. Don't look so bad. We could try it. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life, that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down, 'cause this final world, it keeps us spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing: each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right off a big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing: each time I find myself flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, babe, but my heart won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. Do, 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 do. And die. My. Oh, man. Stranger in the night, running for president, says you're your second favorite. What were the chances you were looking for a second favorite president to vote for? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people. We were strangers in the night, up at the moment that we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night we've been together, lovers at first sight and love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. Strangers in the night, lonely people. We were strangers in the night, up in the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing glance away. Ever since that night we've been together, lovers at first sight forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. You're welcome. That's a keeper there. That's yeah. That is all right. I saw him today. I saw his face. It was a face I loved, and I knew. Actually, you know what? The wrong person is singing this song. I have got to go back and do a couple of little changes. Just for gits and shiggles. Okay. Oh, it does work. Okay, all right. Good job. All right, so Elon Musk already left. He had to go back to space labs and stuff like that, and so he took his Tesla-powered rocket ship up to his space lab, which is near the satellites and stuff. But anyway, I have another guest VP that is with me today. So may I welcome, do you go by Lisa or is it just Mona?
I'm Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, okay? They call me Mona Lisa. Not just Lisa or Mona. Mona Lisa. I am Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa.
Okay, so it's just Mona then. No, all right. So we have my guest VP for the day. May I introduce a painting that needs no introduction? Painted in the early 19th century by the one and only artist Pablo Picasso. And here we have just Mona.
Mona Lisa. Okay, I'm gonna sing a song for you, and I if you know the words, then you can sing along. And I'm gonna sing it now, okay? I saw him today. I saw his face. It was a face I loved, and I knew I had to run away and get down on my knees and pray that they'd go away. And still they began, needles and pins, oh, because of all my pride. The tears I gotta hide
by being a guest VP.
Oh, I thought I was smart. I'd win it hard. I didn't think I'd lose. But now I see she's worse to him than me. Let her go ahead. Take his love instead. And one day he will see just how to say please. And get down on his knees. Oh, that's how it begins. You feel the needles and pins hurting him. Oh, why can't I stop and tell myself I'm wrong, so wrong. Why can't I stand up and tell myself I'm strong? Because I saw him today, I saw his face. It was the face I loved, and I can't let go. Although he'll make me want to cry. Oh, whoa, till the day I die. But people, I got to live now. People, I got to live now. And oh, I know I'll just forgive now. Well, yeah, it begins. We'll feel the needles and pins hurting. Stop it now! Stop those needles! Stop those pins! Lord, when I begin, oh, don't you hear what I say? Somebody take them away. Stop them now, stop them. Stop those needles and pins. Oh, when they begin, I feel those needles and pins are hurting me. Needles and pins. Ah! Thank you very much for having me on the show. And I had a much prettier voice when I was much younger, but I'm a lot older now. I'm 900 years old today, and I look just as beautiful as I did the day that I was painted. And my painting looks beautiful too. And thank you very much, Charm Traveler, for having me in. And I hope that you and your guests enjoyed the song that I sang for you. And I hope that you can have me come in again someday. Thank you very much. I love you. You're so beautiful.
Thank you, Mona, for everything. That was a very beautiful song. It brought a tear to my eyes, and I'm feeling sappy today. You know, it's Sunday morning coming down. This is my very first stream as an affiliate on Twitch. I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of really cool highlights and everything and share it on all kinds of other social media so that maybe some people will join Twitch, and if they join Twitch and they have an Amazon Prime account, then they can subscribe to my channel and support me without even paying a dime every single month. They can get my tips and cryptocurrency tips and any money that they would give to any other candidate besides myself even, or any political party or PAC or anything like that. Do not waste your money. Please invest your money where I tell you to and hold it for the next 2 years. There is not a political party that is worth donating to right now. Not one that's asking for money, to my knowledge anyway. I know that the Libertarian Party's been taken over, and they allow bigots, and it's a big thing now. So like a really good VP for me would be somebody that's shorter than me, so that we, someone that outshines me and is shorter than me. So it would be like, my VP would be, let's say, Martin Short, for example. He's shorter than me. His last name is Short, and we could speak out against bigotry. A lot of people don't know this, but LP National, their Twitter account was recently hacked by an international group of terrorists, hackers, not terrorists, hackers, that was led by supposedly Peter Dinklage, who is a known libertarian and must have been very upset about the removal of the bigotry clause from. He would make an excellent VP for me. I would love to have Peter Dinklage as my VP. One thing that I don't want to accidentally get someone like Dave Smith as my VP. Like, if that happened, I don't know what I would. Oh man, I would honestly like to hear him say that if I got the nomination, he would not run for VP. Instead, he would endorse a Republican. That's what, yeah. Let's see now. Okay. What have we got next? Oh man, and look at the price of that Dogecoin. Can you believe that? That's current, right? Let's put it on live. That'll be fun. Ooh, look at that. Up 1% in the past hour. So an hour ago, whenever I said it's probably a good time to buy some Dogecoin, I was 1% right. Wow. Imagine that. Magic hat. All right. Well, it's time to play our outro song. I've been streaming now for 2 hours and 16 minutes, and that's a pretty long show if you think about it. So we're going to say goodbye. Elon Musk, he already left. Had to go back to the space station and stuff like that. Mona Lisa, she's gone. Just Mona. And yeah, I got nothing else to say except for watch that Dogecoin. Too late to buy it under a dime, right? If it goes back under a dime again, you better buy a lot. You should buy a little bit right now, and then if it goes under a dime, you know how much more to buy. All right. This is our outro song. It won't last very long. It's over. I don't like outro songs, and outro songs don't like me. Outro songs are one of the worst things ever created by mankind. Outro songs, please. Movie producers and stuff like that, just get rid of the credits, go straight to the Easter egg at the end, and don't make us go through that whole outro song. Oh, some of them are so terrible. Oh, or at least start using the Grateful Dead for yours. I do that a lot on my stream because they have all of these Grateful Dead shows that are public domain because they're fan tapes and stuff like that. And the Grateful Dead is my favorite band. I've spent a lot of money on their music and shows and stuff like that in the past, and they're definitely number one in my book. And I would definitely like to go see a whole bunch of, and here's a shout out for them, I would like to go see a whole bunch of Dead & Co. shows. They're doing their final tour in 2023. Love to see a bunch of you there. Thank you very much, Jerry Garcia, for making this possible. A lot of people don't know the story of JGMF or how he has and doesn't have a middle finger, and two different parallel realities where he and I stole a time machine and saved a couple people's lives and created parallel universes that are a little different from the ones that we know of. And someday you'll learn more about them just by watching this show. You're not going to get any more right now though, because I'm clocking out. I love you more than words can tell. Goodbye. This episode of Time Traveler has been sponsored by Neuralink and Optimus Prime. That's right, it's Prime for the future.